Welcome to the Kingdom's Week in Review. Basically, each week I plan to put something together, some kind of video log, in order to go back and look at everything I've posted for the week and maybe throw a few things in there that I haven't, just to spice things up a little bit. But ultimately, each week, Sunday is what I'm shooting for. I'm going to throw a new Week in Review up. So I'll start it off with the games that came out this week. The biggest one was Killzone 2. It was released by Sony. I don't remember if it was Tuesday or Thursday, but it's now out on store shelves. The hype around it guaranteed that it was going to be this big, massive seller, this Halo killer. Don't know if that's going to be the case or not. I've looked around online, and all I'm seeing is either they're selling them out real fast or they can't give them away. So I'm going to watch it over the next couple weeks and see if it really is the system seller that they want it to be. Next, Microsoft brought back their Deal of the Week. This was a program that they had during the holidays where they would take an add-on or a new game or something and discount it in price. And it must have done really well because they've brought it back now, starting this last week with Braid. Was reduced down to 800 points. Came out in August of 2008, so it's been out for about 6 months now, and I don't know what the sales figures are on it, but I finally got around to buying it now that the cost has come down. And wow, that's all I can say. I wish I would have got it back in August. They take this game as a platformer or as a puzzler, and I had a lot of preconceived notions on it, but with the time travel elements involved, it put it in a whole other category for me. Next up would have been Exit 2. Came out on Tuesday for the Xbox Live Arcade. Nah, I didn't care for it. I tried it out. I went through the first 10 levels, the tutorial levels and such, and it's pretty much the same as the first game. So I may try to push through it and try to get a review up. Maybe not. We'll have to see how much time I've got. Personally, what I've been playing is Left 4 Dead. My brother and we've been working on the expert difficulty, and wow. I don't know that there is a good way to beat it on expert. It's taking us quite some time to get through it, and the only way we were able to get through one of the campaigns was to exploit this unattainable area that I'm sure would be fixed if Valve was aware of it. So Valve, good for you for putting something together that no matter how hard we try, we can't seem to beat it. We must be just getting old. Halo Wars will be out next week, and for Halo fans around, you're going to love it. If you're not a Halo fan, you might want to play the demo or rent it first, because as a strategy game, it's got the same issues as the other ones. It's using a console controller to do what comes natural on a PC with a mouse and keyboard. Does it work? Yeah. Is it comfortable? Maybe. Is it fun? Not really. I didn't care for that side of it, but as a Halo fan, it's still one I want to get. The reviews have been pretty lukewarm about it, so use your own discretion when it comes to buying it. Movies, big week for remakes. A lot of announcements as far as Total Recall wants to be remade. They want to remake the 1980s Dudley Moore movie Arthur. Never Ending Story, they want to remake that. And I guess Hollywood's just running out of things to do. Their new properties just must not be doing that well, so they're going to go back and remake everything. Now, some films shouldn't be remade. I know they're doing a sequel/remake for Adventures in Babysitting, and to me, that's a cult classic. It is what it is. You don't go back and mess with it. So we'll have to see how it comes out. Nothing further has been announced other than that, so we'll have to see what comes out of it next year or the year after, once they actually get contracts together and get people starring in it and things like that. Sam Jackson has signed a 9-picture deal with Marvel, and basically for me, that was the biggest that I could have this week. Nothing ruins the franchise for me than having them change the actors up and maybe change the players in it. You lose the illusion of it. You lose the magic of it. So Sam Jackson's going to be Nick Fury for the next 9 pictures, which includes movies like Thor, Captain America, the Avengers, the Iron Man sequel. I'm sure they're going to do a sequel for the Hulk. So we're going to keep Sam Jackson as that character throughout. So hopefully that's a trend that comes with future movies for other big franchise pictures. As far as television goes, the CW's announced some of their renewals for next year, most notably Smallville. Tom Welling's coming back for another season, so they must have gotten bigger buckets of money to throw at him because he wasn't interested in doing another one. So we'll get him for one more season. I doubt we'll see him for another one. Gossip Girl's coming back. 90210 is coming back. So that's probably going to be the floodgate. Pretty soon we'll see all about what NBC's got planned, what Fox has got planned. Hopefully Dollhouse is coming back next season, and hopefully we'll see some more Terminator as well. Other than that, I think that about sums it up. So look for another one of these next week, and hopefully over the course of the next week I can kind of expand my content a bit and maybe try to cover some music stuff and try to get into other sides of entertainment that I'm not covering right now. It's all one big work in progress. Thanks, and have a good week.